Hello there and welcome to the channel, and in this series we're going to be starting a Factorio Let's Play. Now what I'm going to be doing in this series is just some short videos that are a bit like the Factorio video that I've already made, but I actually know a little bit more about what I'm actually doing this time, whereas in the video I made before I was absolutely clueless. So now I know the basics, and now I'm going to do a bit of a Let's Play tutorial. So hopefully you guys are keen on seeing that, and let's get straight into this because yes, I know that I have to collect resources now, and I know how to do that, and I know some of the basic shortcuts and stuff. So if this is your first time at the channel, thank you very much for coming to the video. If you like any of the stuff you see here, please don't forget to subscribe on the way out, and make sure that you join the channel, because we're going to be making different videos like this. I think the last one that I put out did get some quite good sort of traction, and that's really good to see that people are watching that. I know it was a very long video, so this is why I sort of want this Let's Play just to be a bit shorter, and a bit more easy to sort of watch. I know a 2-hour video is a bit crazy. So I'm going to try not to talk crap all the time because, I know that's a bit annoying. And I'm going to try not to be a complete noob, but, hopefully if you are watching this, you can drop a comment in the comment section and just, tell me why you're watching. Is this a game you want to buy? Is this something you've already bought? You just want to see someone crap like me play it? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so we're going to get started with some basic production, and again, I am not, I'm not Mr. Efficiency. I will try and get stuff better and better, and hopefully as the series progresses, I go from being a sort of noob to pro, because I've only really played this for that 2-hour video that I made previously, so I am quite new to this game. So if you are planning on picking this game up, and you want to see somebody else who's a bit new to this do the same, then you're in the right place. Now, again, something that I sort of want to get from you guys is, would you rather see gameplay that sort of explains what's going on, or do you want to see, which is then more of a sort of tutorial Let's Play, or just sort of see someone play and maybe chat, or, whether you want to keep my mouth shut. If this is something you're interested in watching this series, do let me know sort of how you want to see this go ahead. But of course, you're already watching this. I'm currently recording as I'm filming, so you're going to be seeing things live that are in the videos. So when the enemies come and get us later on, we're not going to have much of a buffer, and you're going to see exactly what happens during that interaction where I get battered, I imagine. So I'm just going to collect some basic resources. Now, I know, we need to sort of push for automation. That's the sort of key goal of the game. Now, I was recently playing Satisfactory, which is a sort of 3D successor to this game. It's currently still in alpha, as is Factorio, technically speaking. But that game, it's very similar apart from its 3D. It's sort of like a mix between Factorio and No Man's Sky. So this is, it's quite interesting that I found myself sort of already getting straight back to playing on this rather than that game, because you'd think, with it being a newer game, a more modern game, that might be the game that you sort of just prefer, but there is just something about this game, and that's not to say that I'm done with Satisfactory, because I haven't really given it a fair chance yet. I do sort of want to see how the videos go, and if we're picking up subscribers from that gameplay, because of course if that's something that you want to see, then I'm going to be more inclined to actually make videos for it. Now, I did see someone hotkeying something, which I'm not entirely sure how he did it, but I saw him sort of hovering. There we go. Spreading stuff out like that. Awesome. Okay, so we've got some stuff in the smelters now, and we need to get a miner going for the iron. So each time I've sort of started a new little game of this, and I've only sort of started a couple, which is for that other video, and just to have a little play around with some of the controls, I have noticed that essentially you just really need more. Like, you need more of whatever it is you think you've done enough of. You essentially just need more of it. So at the start, I was sort of typically putting down 1 or 2 pieces of iron, and it's just not enough. You just need more of everything. So let's get some iron plates going and try and get another drill going. Okay, so burn a drill, and then we'll get some production of iron going, and another box. Yeah, so sorry, just while I'm putting this down, is this game you have already? Is this a game that you are looking to buy? What's your sort of reason for being here? Why do you want to see footage of this? If it's for the purpose of wanting to buy it, I'd certainly say from the very small amount of time that I've actually played it, highly recommend picking it up if you haven't already. It's very, very addictive. And I think one of the things that I talked about in that stupidly long 2-hour video is that it can seem a little bit daunting, because it seems a little bit like, when you see the footage of it, when you see people playing this, it sort of just looks a bit crazy. There seems to be a lot going on, but actually it's really not that bad at all. It's quite forgiving. Okay, so you'll have to forgive me a little bit for learning the controls. I believe I can put stuff down in this hotbar. That seems to be working. Can I clear this? Middle mouse button to clear. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get some stone bricks made. And what's going on here? Okay, so we've got some iron going on. We've got a little bit of coal going on. And the last thing we're going to need is stone and copper. Now, we've got copper here, and we've got... well, that's just a patch on the map. We do have water fairly close there, so when we get power set up fairly shortly, we should have that going. And what I want to do is just really, the aim of this first episode, I suppose, is let's get some belts on the go, try and get some production, maybe get some copper going, and really get ourselves to a point where we're going to start getting some research underway. And then we can see how people, or you, react to this, and if you actually want to see more, or if you just want to tell me to shut up and get lost in the comments, which you're absolutely entitled to do. I mean, I'll cry, but it doesn't stop you being entitled. So let's put some of this in there, and some of this in there. Now, as I said in the previous video, I'm just going to cover a couple of the things, so apologies if you are coming from that video. But this is, normally I do play survival games. I love games where you build up from nothing, and so this game really does tick a lot of boxes for me. Typically I play Minecraft, so if you also like Minecraft, do check out the other videos that I've got on my channel, because they are Minecraft-based videos. But I certainly do want to sort of expand what I'm doing a little bit more and get into some more different types of games, just because, you know, it's fun. Why not? Okay, let's get another drill set up. I want to get copper sorted fairly soon as well, because I know that a lot of the stuff's going to require copper wiring. I am incredibly basic at this game though, so if you do play this game, or if you already have this game, you will probably find it hilarious how incompetent I am at it. Just shout at your screen, just hate me in the comments, you know how it goes. Okay, so get another furnace going, and we can get a drill set up for the copper, and also I'm going to put one down on the stone as well. I can't see any enemies on the map yet, which is nice, but of course as we grow and develop, we are going to get more of those coming to get us, because again, sorry if this is something you already play and you already know this, but if this isn't something you play, then basically as you grow, you pollute the planet by producing these machines. As you pollute the planet, you're more and more likely to feed. It sort of helps the enemies of the planet, the locals on the planet, to actually rapidly develop. So yeah, that's not good. Now, why have we lost audio? For some reason we haven't. Okay, fantastic. So we'll get some stone on the go, and hopefully as we develop through the series, we'll get a lot faster and we'll actually get a lot of the upgrades. The furthest I've got so far is on the 2-hour world, I got a car, I think. So I do believe there is a massive tech tree, and I haven't sort of spoiled it for myself yet, but I think there's quite a lot of stuff that you can actually do later on, which are quite impressive upgrades. So let's get some inserters and get some belts on the go. Now we're going to need gears, and we need a lot of those, I think, and a lot of iron plates. So let's get our iron production on the go. Now that didn't seem to separate those out very evenly. I'll get a hang of that at some point. Okay, so we've got some plates. Now if you right click, you can do 5 of something at a time. Big brains. Okay, so belts. What do we need? We need iron plates, and I thought we had loads of those, but evidently not. Okay, our first piece of automation-ish. Now, we can't be there, so it has to be one up. And as I say, hopefully, this is something that I do actually get good at, because it is the kind of game that's right up my street. I do tend to overcome challenges pretty easily when it comes to problem solving and stuff like that, so I should be fairly well set up to be pretty good at this game. But when it comes to the lines and stuff, I've seen some people's videos, or I've seen screenshots and things of people's videos where there's just belts everywhere, and it's just crazy. And that is the sort of level that we're looking at trying to get to if you want to be good at this game, I think. So fingers crossed we can actually even keep up with that. Okay, so we need to get some arms on here. So we've got one burner arm. Let's get that going into the furnace. My god. Eventually I'll stop pressing the wrong buttons as well. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got some plates. First step towards automation. Now we need to get some more of these arms on the go. And also another couple of belts so that we can get the stuff out of the furnaces. Now I'm not going to go too crazy with these belts just yet, but I am going to try and rapidly develop, because I was watching a guy do a speed run on this, and honestly, you are only limited by not building stuff. Like, I always thought, oh, you know, it's a game that's going to take a little while to develop and all that sort of stuff. Absolutely not. This guy just built like hundreds and hundreds of mines and stuff so early. And the speed, well, obviously it was a speed run, but my god, the speed at which he was caning stuff out, it was crazy. Now, I do need to make sure that I'm getting coal into all of these into these arms, because otherwise it's not going to work. Okie dokie, so right clicking seems to move half of it, and we need to get this into here. Okay, so we've got a source of iron plates that we can just come to now, so that's good. We need to get a couple of more arms coming into this chest so that we can actually up the production of this. And again, you're probably cringing if you actually play this game frequently, but stay with me, you never know. I might be good. Okay, now I know that at some point we're going to be able to get electricity fairly quickly, I think. In fact, can I do any of that now? So automation's the first thing that we can get, and we need 10 research points for that. So we need to produce 10 of those science packs. Now, how do we produce the science packs? We need copper and iron. Now, we have not started digging copper yet, so let's get that on the way. Let's get some coal in it, and let's get a box made that we can put, oh my god, if I press escape one more time, just dislike. Okay, so we've got that going into there. In fact, I might just put that straight into a furnace so that we're going straight to plates. So not there, not there, not there, there. And we're going to need more cogs. How many plates have we got? 41. Excellent. Okay. Flying now. So let's get some cogs on the go. A couple of burners. And we'll not bother with a line up here yet, but I think we'll probably end up getting to that fairly quickly. Okay, and one chest for this to go into. And jobs are good. Okay, so what we've got now, we have got some iron plates being produced, we've got some copper plates being produced, we have got coal being produced, and we've got stone over yonder being produced. I'm going to go and stick some more coal in the stone box. It's a shame the stone is a little bit further away than everything else, but we do have some of these lumps that we can harvest if we do need stone immediately. But I don't know how late in the game things like speed upgrades come. And really, other than furnaces, I'm not entirely sure what we need the stone for early in the game. I know that you can use stone for walls, I have done that, but we'll see how important that is and whether we actually need to keep pushing for stone. Iron, however, I think we are going to be expanding. Now, as I said, I do want to keep these episodes fairly short, because you can dip in and out of them then and just sort of get a quick fix of Factorio if that's something you want to do. If this is something that you have enjoyed, even if it's just listening to the dulcet sounds, my god. If this is something you have enjoyed, please do like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think. But I think given that we're at a point now where we've got iron plates being made, we've got copper plates being made, we've got steady production, and it feels like it's been 2 minutes, but actually we're pushing 15 minutes on the video now, so I think I'm going to call that the end of episode 1. As I said, this is really just an introduction. really getting started. I mean, you know, we've just got automation going. But if this is something that you want to see me carry on with, do let me know in the comments. Hit the sub and watch the next video in the series. But thanks for stopping by, guys, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next one.